I'm Melody Epperson, and I am an artist. And one subject that's very near and dear to my heart is feminism and feminist art, and mostly it is telling the story of women. Well, I started being interested in suffragists about 5 years ago, and it was mostly because of my own ignorance. I realized that I didn't know my own history as a woman and how I got the rights that I take for granted right now. The concept specifically for this show fits very well with this particular location in Molly Brown House because Molly Brown was very socially active and she was a suffragist. The idea is that the women of the time used social clubs and tea parties in order to have conversations about things that would change society and their particular situations and what mattered to them. And so this is a tea party, and each table has a group of invited guests, and they are in your imagination having this conversation, and some of them did not cross over in time. They are just people in history or contemporary individuals who are talking about what matters to them or how they helped history. You'll see some of the historic suffragists like Susan B. Anthony and Elizabeth Cady Stanton, and also you'll see more contemporary people like Ruth Bader Ginsburg and Kamala Harris. A lot of the conversation that has been overlooked through history would be the Black women's story, and that is something, a personal area of growth for me as I studied this more, became much more aware. So I've included Ida B. Wells, Sojourner Truth, and Harriet Tubman. The museum really challenged me early on about this. They called them suffragents. And I decided that if I were going to include one man, it would be Frederick Douglass. He's another person that I don't think that we as Americans know nearly enough about him. He just overcame so much personal struggle. This series is all encaustic paint. And encaustic painting is painting with hot wax. And I'm doing portraiture with the hot wax. It was a huge and exciting journey for me to learn more about these women. Every one of them has amazing stories. My hope is that this can instigate some curiosity for the viewer, that they might learn some perspective or about a person who inspires them in some way. I think that it is an intriguing idea to have a conversation with people in history, and what I'm asking the viewer to do is participate, and I'm asking them to fill out a form and leave it on an empty spot at the table about who they would like to hear from and what they would like to talk about. What are some of the subjects that they'd like to hear these people talk about? Is it equity? Is it about gender identity? Or is it about women's rights and where progress we have or haven't made? And that's part of the concept, is for you to enter the conversation.